AM207 gives students the fundamentals of statistical modeling, inference, with a very heavy focus on the computational aspects. So students walking out of AM207 should have both the theoretical as well as the technical know-how to apply these statistical or machine learning models to any problem of interest that comes up either in their job or their domain research. For example, topics we cover in AM207 includes probabilistic models for regression and classification, Bayesian and hierarchical versions of those models, latent variable models for density estimation, and factor analysis, and finally, sort of more state-of-the-art models that people want to use, deep Bayesian models and deep generative models. The course consists of several components. The lecture component is the primary method of instruction delivery. There is a weekly lab component wherein students work in groups on an activity that's designed to demonstrate an application or a deeper exploration of a specific topic that's been introduced in lecture that week. There are weekly homeworks, as well as a semester-long group project wherein the students select a paper from a pre-approved list that represents some recent research breakthrough in machine learning. The focus of the project is to prepare the students to conduct research or to get a glimpse of what research is like in machine learning, teaching them how to set up experiments to validate a claim, to evaluate experimental results, and to identify places where they can make a contribution in machine learning research. Last semester, students have tried to reproduce and interrogate papers that studied how to scale Hamiltonian Monte Carlo sampling for very complicated Bayesian models fitted on large data sets. Another example of a term project was a group who investigated how to apply weak supervision to variational autoencoders in order to learn task-meaningful representations. Students who do a really good job on their term projects in AM207 are invited to continue to do research supervised by me in the spring, and some of these students from last semester are now preparing papers to submit for their work at the end of the spring. So AM207 traditionally has a reputation for being a very challenging course, and it really is because we're covering methods that are very standard for statistics courses, and all the way up to techniques that have only been very recently introduced. The aim is always to provide students as much support as they need to create a cooperative and constructive learning experience for them.